together for 3 rounds of 2 minutes each. Eric Carr is your referee. Your 2 fighters first. Coming out of the blue corner, making his kickboxing debut. At 145 pounds, he trains with Gurkha Combat Sports from Akron, Ohio, Nikal. Is going running out the red corner, 2-1 in the kickboxing ring. 145 pounds, he trains with IMA right here in Des Moines. Say hello to Taidyn Locoh!
Hard act to follow in bouts 1 and 2. Here we are for number 3.
Right away, coming out swinging.
Locoh looking sharp out there. His eyes wide open, ready to attack.
Like you said, maybe he can work in the knees because the knees have been important tonight, and we can stick one there.
Knockdown just seconds into round number 1. Locoh may be arguing for a push there. Looking to charge back at Nikal. Good head movement from Nikal.
Yeah, Locoh is kind of head hunting a little bit. He needs to settle down a little bit, get a little poise, get his feet underneath him. Make sure if he's going to land something, it's going to be effective. Body shot by Nikal.
Locoh struggling to get any rhythm going here.
Yeah, he's really got to find a little bit of poise, man. He's got to settle down a little bit. And that's young fighters, too. You asked about that earlier, what are the disadvantages of this? And that is as far as time in the cage and in the gym. Well, I think we're seeing it.
And it's funny because, you know, Locoh is coming in with more fights, but Nikal is looking like he's got some great experience with those guys at Gurkha Combat Sports.
Yeah, a lot of gym time put in. And good training, good Muay Thai training.
Locoh finally keeping Nikal
nice
up against the cage, going for those clinched knees, and some returned by Nikal.
And another nice knee. And good head movement by Nikal. Avoiding that combination set by Taidyn. Taidyn takes another knee to the body. Now those are going to carry on in those later rounds.
Those wear on you.
The last fight.
If you're in Locoh's corner, what are you trying to get him to do to open up this second round?
Relax. Relax. Settle down a little bit. Start picking your punches. Don't go out there just head hunting. Get a little poise behind you. Work the leg kicks a little bit. Get him stepping. Get his rhythm off a little bit.
And then is it, when you have a successful round, do you want to keep the game plan the same or throw something different at your opponent?
You know, if it's not broken, don't fix it, I feel. Make them prove that they can do something to stop you. But I think if Nikal stays poised here and keeps working those knees and working that clinch the way he is, I think we're going to see a winner out of that corner. But, you know, anything can happen. It's a fight.
As our corners exit the cage, we seal the cage for round number 2 right now.
And nice head duck with a cross and a knee to the body right there. He's leading great with that forward knee. Oh, and a nice body shot by Nikal.
Nikal is biting down on that mouthpiece, just throwing everything into these strikes. Woo! Got
Great
away from that
movement.
head kick. I think there's a severe speed advantage for Nikal as well.
You know, I think he's looking just a little more poised. His rhythm, his sway back, and his head movements, it's making him look faster. Nice
And
jab.
The pace of these quick 2-minute rounds, you got to put it on quick or else you're going to run out of time.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to make sure the judges see a show on your part if you want to stand a chance to a decision if you don't score a knockdown. Another nice high knee. Now those sternum knees, they hurt. They hurt bad.
I don't want to know how bad they hurt.
They're not fun.
Now I'm looking at looking at Nikal, and he was biting down on that mouthpiece, ready to throw everything, but now his hands are low, his mouth is open. He might be starting to gas out.
Yeah.
If I'm Locoh, I gotta capitalize on this. Loco's distance management, I think could use some work, because he's got to recognize that he's got a tired opponent in front of him, and this is his time to capitalize and win a round.
This is where he needs to start clinching, and he needs to start throwing some knees to the body and knees to the upper body.
Yep.
A nice combination by Locoh.
Ooh, Locoh got caught with the, exiting right hand from Nikal.
Almost got him with that uppercut. Oh, what a body shot.
That was a more evenly contested round. That's what I like to see. What about you, Jake?
Yeah, I think that round was a lot more even, and I think that you're starting to see Locoh settle down a little bit, but I also wonder, is Nikal gassing? Is he gassing a little bit? Your nerves get the best of you when you're a debut fighter, and that's something that can affect your stamina as well.
And now, we could assume that Nikal took round 1. Now we don't know who took round 2. What's the mindset going into round 3 when you don't know if you're up or down?
Round 3 is you got to hit somebody, because these two are too even right now. It could go either way. You got to land some punches, and you have to avoid the punches that are thrown at you.
What's a way that you would remind yourself that you need to dig deep when you're this deep into a fight?
I just think, hey, there's a lot of eyes on me right now, not just for tonight, but for future prospecting, right? So I want to give it all I got, so even if I come out with an L, hey, at least they know I'm a scrapper. I'm ready to go again. Let's go.
And that's
I'll fix the road. That's a good thing about amateur fighting, is you can fix it.
Here we go. Third and final round. Both throw a front kick, and then Nikal is looking like he's got a little bit more energy after that break.
Oh, nice knee to the body by
Good counter
Taidyn.
knee.
And now he's settling down. Now he's
popping
showing
his head
more
around.
poise. He's using his feet.
This is where that experience starts to show in the later rounds.
He's been there before.
Just got to make sure he's still got that zip behind the punches.
Oh, and a nice punch by Nikal.
Right to the temple of Locoh.
He took it well, though, and a nice knee to the body. He throws back.
Great matchup so far. Let's see who could run away with it. I think whoever wins this round takes the whole thing.
Yeah, once again, happy I'm not a judge tonight. Seems like they're both equally pounding back.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one's stopping.
Nikal's breathing out of the top of that mouthpiece. I think when you start to breathe heavy like that, you might leave your chin a little bit high too.
You absolutely do. And your hands drop, yeah. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, Nikal's starting to throw from the hip now. But Taidyn Locoh, this is where he needs to capitalize. He needs to make this harder for the judges. Ooh.
Oh, and he's listening to you.
There we
partner.
go. Great left hand from Locoh. Ref breaks it up.
Yeah, he needs to pull the trigger and leave it all out there. These two need to go at it right now.
Let's get a great finish here, boys.
Especially after the last fight I was seeing. Oh, and he lands another nice combo. Taidyn does, that is.
Yeah, Taidyn's starting to throw a little bit of looping shots. Yeah, those looping shots, you can see them coming from a mile away, but it might be hard when you're that tired. Great show of sportsmanship from these two fighters.
Yeah, two game opponents.
Man, I got to say, all three kickboxing bouts, they delivered tonight.
They did. They did. They were entertaining, that's for sure.
Man, rounds 2 and 3, hard to judge, but I think we got a certain round 1 for Nikal. Let's see.
And there he is, his coach. I was waiting for him to say get up off the ground, because yeah, the judges are still judging.
Yeah. You got to make sure that your composure is good, that your demeanor is strong, that you're ready to go for another 3.
Absolutely. I don't know, man. You asked me last time, so I'm going to ask you this time. Who do you got?
Oh, man. This is a tough one. I think just off of round 1 and having 2 and 3 being pretty even, I think I'm leaning Nikal. But Locoh did land some decent strikes.
Yeah, did he do enough, though? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's I think we might have a split decision here.
It could go either way.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for both these fighters at the red corner. Taidyn Locoh and the blue corner, Nikal. What a great round of kickboxing. And it's a special love to everybody who joined us from Ohio tonight. I drove to Columbus once and Indiana almost killed me. So thank you for being here. Let me tell you who won this fight by unanimous decision. 30-27, 30-27, 29-28, all for your winner out of the blue corner.
There we go. Do I think it was that big of a difference? No, but did they score that first knockdown a knockdown? Or
That's
did
a
they
great
score
question.
it a push?